way it was. Man, it's crazy, bro. Coach Blue. I mean, maybe I need to talk to somebody, bro, because I feel like
Good,
me
bro.
talking enough. What's good with it, fam?
It's good. I'm here listening to you, bro.
Man, it's wild out here, man. I ain't even gonna lie. Last night I posted a video because I was thinking it too much, man. I got to a boiling point. I had to let my frustration out because I know, like I said, a lot of people out here they doing the same thing, but the problem is they deleting it, or they be like, oh, like let me not say. But now I'm showing these people what the effect that it's really having. Like I'm not scared to let people know that, bro. Like this
You
is
know,
really
you know what's
sparking a
crazy
fire.
is like I think everybody's feelings are valid when it comes to like the frustration and stuff like that. But I think the
Hmm.
biggest thing is like that we have to do is like what I would say is like we have to get embedded. Like a lot of this stuff is culture, just like a team. So like if a police department is allowing certain things to happen to certain people, it's within the culture. You allow things to happen. Like I'll tell you as a coach, when one of my athletes does something wrong, we have captains that'll check them, right?
Yeah,
So I think us in general as black people, in order for us to overcome all this stuff, we have to be more embedded. Nobody wants to be a black police officer. Nobody wants to be a lawyer. Nobody wants to
yeah,
be this. There is issues, like there's mental health issues with a lot of us, all the stuff we've been oppressed with for years. But the thing
mhm,
is, there are people who are conscious that need to take, like a lot of people that actually make it to doctors and all this stuff, some of them don't. They just leave their community and don't give back no more. You feel me?
mhm,
And that's the issue, but that's a culture issue. You feel me? Remember I just said about the police? If we got people that's lawyers and doctors and people who have wealth, who own stuff, and they're not giving back or helping other people, then we got to check them about that. You
yeah,
feel me? Because that's part of the culture. If that becomes our culture, then we all overcome. And it's just like the culture is a system, right? So if that system is working right, so as of now, like where we grow up at, in Bakersfield, um, like all we see is the bad stuff. You feel me? I grew up on the west side of Bakersfield, like where there's liquor stores on every single corner.
yeah,
There's all it is. My neighborhood, all black and Mexican, and everybody on welfare. And that's a system, that's a culture that we got that is bad for us. But they
yeah,
got to do it to survive, right?
mhm,
But the thing is, you got to have people that overcome that give back, to show the way. You feel me? That way, eventually that culture is out. Like eventually the people in our neighborhood own shit. They start taking responsibility. But in order to do that, we got to address the other stuff like the mental health stuff. People, they got liquor stores and people do drugs and stuff in our community because all the shit they go through, basically. You know what I mean?
yeah,
I got plenty of homies. I got aunties. They all addicted to drugs and all that, and it's because the stuff they go through is like away from the pain. You feel me? But
yeah,
we at the same time, they don't have a support system. You feel me? Black people in general, us, when we go through stuff, we don't talk about it or nothing. We just people, do drugs, da da da. A lot of them don't. We don't address it. But also our parents, if we go through something, even if it's like somebody coming out or something, we condemn them and stuff like that. But
yeah,
it has to be within the culture. But at the same time, white people have to, which I think is the difference, will be a difference of the revolution now, is that there are different people standing with us now. You feel me? Like there's white people out there, there's Mexicans out there that are helping black people. If we can do it all together, then that's when the culture changed. But before, back in the 60s, it wasn't that many white people helping us. It was just black people
yeah,
trying to do it. But
yeah,
another
just
thing,
us.
too, that I noticed is that the black church is way more involved, too, back then. And now it seems like where the hell they at? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
The black church is huge, like when it comes to all that civil rights activist stuff to make things change, because they would have meetings and stuff at the church. You feel me? And like talk about that. And there's leaders. Now it's just a bunch of young kids out there angry and don't know where to go. And that's our generation anyway. A bunch of
yeah,
young kids angry and don't know what to do, so they use drugs and they do stuff. You feel me? It's
yeah,
just the same thing. Those people out on the streets now. And then now the pandemic, nobody got jobs really. Nobody in school. All the college kids is back home. All the high school kids is out. Those are kids out there doing it.
yeah.
You feel me? That's real.
No, God, I
That's real.
agree.
But like, I would tell you though, just like, I know it's frustrating, bro, but you got to just do your part and like do what you can. It's hurtful, bro, and stop. One thing I have to stop doing is stop watching the videos so much. I watched it and like at a certain point, it's just the same thing, and we know what
Yeah,
it is. And at some point, we got to just do something. You know, you speaking out about it. I know you're doing it unconsciously, but you speaking out about it to get your mind better, and I respect that. You feel me?
yeah,
You feel like you talk. That's why I hopped on. Like we can talk about it together as two black dudes. You feel me? But it's crazy. Like people always saying, "Well, what's next? What you gonna do?" I think it's a big culture thing, man. It's we so quick to hop on trends and stuff with hip hop, and when it comes to trends of doing drugs and all that, but when it comes to empowerment, nobody leading it. You feel me? That's crazy. That's crazy
yeah.
that it's like that, man.
Nah, it really
Bad.
is. I agree 100%. That's why, like, posted a video where there's like, it's to a point. It's like learning isn't cool, and it's like not that it has to be, but that's like our view on it. And I agree to the fullest about the culture because my boy Mark was saying the same thing. We've painted this light where black people don't want to be cops. They don't want to be this because it goes against our culture. And like, and we either don't get them, or if we do get them, they get so far to where they choose their badge or their money over their morals, over their community. It's like, man, like you said, we need to, embed ourselves. We need to get more people that are in a position of power. But that's the thing, is that our culture is so against that, to where we just want to bask in these communities, in this culture. But that's the way of the system, pushing its way on us. That's why they put the liquor stores and the drugs. That's why they dropped crack on us in the 80s. That's why they did this stuff, to further push that agenda. So I agree with you 100%, especially on them constantly showing. My mom says it every day. I wish they would stop showing this video on the news. I really wish they would stop.
But
There's
at the
only,
same
there's only
time, you
so
feel
many
me?
times you see it.
They trying to bring awareness to it. That's
Mm-hmm.
the crazy part. You know what's a crazy different thing that I noticed? Like, if I know a lot of people where we from, they don't get this opportunity. But me being like a coach and an athlete, I was able to travel and do stuff. And like one of the biggest eye openers that I ever experienced is like going to Atlanta, Georgia, seeing like everybody out there, like all the employees out there is black. Like, out here in Cali, we go everywhere to like different spots. It's like majority Hispanics or whatever.
Yeah.
Out there, everybody is black out there. Like, when you go to the airport, everybody work here is black. It's doctors, lawyers, like bunch of black-owned businesses. If you grow up around that, it's like a whole different. The only thing we grow up around where we from, when we see people doing positive things, is people that go to the NFL. And those are dreams, you feel me? Like, we look up to, like, Joey Porter or whatever, or somebody going to play hoops, or, you know what I mean? Those are, like, dreams and stuff, but, like, actual black doctors, lawyers, scientists, engineers, you don't ever see that. I don't know one black engineer from my city.
Man.
Not one, and that's crazy to me.
Yeah.
That's crazy, but, like, and then once I went to college, I was able to see, like, different black people doing different things, but they're from different places, you feel me? But where we from, you don't see that, and that's where you gotta. That's the change too. One of the things people always ask me, how do you get kids to go to college more? One of the things I say is that you take them to the college and let them see what it is. You just saying go to college, that ain't motivation.
Yeah.
Take me and show me what it is. That's how I went. I went when I was at East. Milton took us all to UCLA to a football game.
Yeah,
and I was
I remember
like, man, this was like a dream to me when I went. I was like, bro, this is dope. And that I was already like wanting to do NFL stuff anyway, but it led me to a different path. But that showing people stuff is the best thing, especially for our people. They like to be showed more than told. You gotta show them to, like, they don't believe it. They don't see it till they believe it. In our culture, nobody believes anything until you show them, like, okay, you did, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like that, though. But that's how you got to do. If we want to make a change in our community, we got to start. People that in power and have the position got to take these young kids and show them different places. You know me? And you know what's crazy too about like the cops? When I was a kid, I used to be at the PAL Center all the time in Bakersfield, and I had like a good, like cops would take us like and buy school clothes, stuff like that, and like that was my. But once I became adult, everything became bad. I started getting harassed and all that. I started getting harassed, and I'm like, "Damn, what happened to the cop when I was 6 years old that helped me take me?"
Yeah, for
And after
real.
that, once you become adult, man, you a threat at that time. It's when you're not a threat. It's when everything okay. But for
Yeah.
them, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, when they see that size on you, when they see what the power that you have, they're like, "Whoa, this ain't no regular dude." Like,
Yeah, I'm
it's
gonna
it's
put
a
him down in this place. He ain't asking for nothing. Sad, bro.
nah, but I agree, man. That's right. It is. You do have to show people and surround them because that's really the best. I've said this for years. That's how kids are brought up. They don't listen to what you say; they follow what you do. It's because when they have to actually be there and physically be surrounded by it. So, man, like that is true. We need to get to the point where we are, surrounded by people who look like us and they do these things, and we just, like you said, we just got to just be more embedded because that's where a lot of stuff starts, and that's where we're going to get the recognition that we deserve because people are going to be like, there's more of these people getting these positions, and maybe there's some type of credibility to it because, like I was saying earlier, like people love to deny us these positions. When we become doctors, they're like, "Are you really a doctor? Like, show me.
Yeah,
Are you a teacher, or what are you really teaching my child? Like, where did you go to get your?" But they don't doubt any of that when they see somebody that looks like them do it. They just automatically accept it. But I feel like the more we push it, and the more people that we get, they'll start to slowly accept. Okay, maybe these people are capable of actually having that position.
yeah, that's real.
Yes, but it's a crazy mind state that they're pushing on us. They're really just. They would rather show media of us just being ignorant. They'd rather just show the media of stuff being burned. They'd rather show the ugly side of everything. They don't want to show the peaceful protests. They don't want to show that even the family of George Floyd himself is out there not being that mad. They don't want to show that. They just want to show, like, this is the reality of it, which ain't even the reality of it.
That's true.